Hi guys, so kind of stuck in the house bored. There's not much going on right now. Can't really leave. And I don't have that many good ingredients at home, so I'm just kind of working with what I have, what's left over. Thought that that might be useful for you guys as well because, you know, none of us really have all that good stuff in the fridge, so we're just kind of using whatever's left. To make a nice noodle bowl, it's just going to be a jazzed up version of some hot noodles. So you could do beef noodle, ramen, kimchi flavor, seafood. I'm actually mixing two of them. I'm going to do ramen and hot and spicy together, and I think that will go nice with beef broth. You could use chicken broth. You could also use full broth, whatever broth you want. That's just going to give it a little bit extra flavor. But when you're mixing two of your noodle bowls, make sure that they go together. Maybe like kimchi and seafood, or you know, maybe chicken and seafood or something like that. Pick two flavors that go nicely together, or whatever you like. You don't have to, but this is what I'm using. So we got our broccoli, bean sprouts, an onion, some garlic, some ginger, carrots, and we'll use the trusty mandolin again, which is a quick, easy trick that I know. Obviously the beef broth and some ground pork that I have from my egg rolls. Had a little left over, so I'm gonna saute that up with the garlic, the ginger, and the onion and everything, and then we'll start building it from there. All right, I'm excited, guys. Let's get started. Okay, guys, so I got some of my vegetables here starting to, but we'll get to that in a minute. I just want to do my broccoli first. So we're gonna chop it up into bite-sized pieces, and I'm gonna put it in my salad spinner because that will help keep it all contained and make the cleanup a little easier. So I'm just gonna put them into bite-sized pieces here and trim off any extra stem you don't want either, because no one likes too much stem. That's done. Down the middle. Okay, so we have our broccoli here. I'm going to take my clean water. I don't like using city water. I like to use the clean stuff, so I don't have bleach going into my food and stuff. But yeah, so I'm just filling this up, and then I'm gonna let it soak to get rid of any nasty pesticides that they might have put on it. So I'm just letting that soak. All right, guys, so we're just gonna slice up this onion. And actually what I'm gonna do for this onion is I'm going to turn it into slices, that way it has a nice texture. In my soup. Once you get to that point, just flip it over and there we go, beautiful. Okay, one onion in this soup. It's gonna shrink down, so we're gonna do a whole onion. Okay, just like so. Beautiful. Okay, onion's done. Let's get into the garlic. Got our 3 cloves here. These are really fresh cloves, so I'm not too worried about the germ, which is the little sprout that's inside. So just give that a good chop. We want it pretty fine so it goes into the pork nicely. Okay, beautiful. Now, an easy way to do ginger, I would say, is just to give it some slices. And then once you get to that part, you don't want to cut yourself, so just give it a nice little slice. Okay, so you got your Julianne one way. Now we're just gonna turn it. And just tuck those fingers. You don't want to get a cut and have to go to the hospital. Just give it a once over chop here. Okay. I'm not going to use all that actually. I'm just going to use that much because it seems like a little much. And now I will get to the mandolin section here. All right, guys, the pan is hot. Well, the wok is hot, and I'm gonna start cooking. So, first in the wok, we have some avocado oil, generous amount. It's nice oil to use, it's a little bit healthier. Pan's nice and hot. We're just gonna add our onions, garlic, and ginger. Oh, that smells really good. We have it on medium heat right now. And once we get this a little bit translucent, we're going to throw our pork in there. Just building the flavor in the pan. Try to scrape what you can off the sides. It's important you don't have anything that's burnt. Okay, that's looking about ready for our pork. We cooked that for about 2 and a bit minutes. So I'm gonna take the pork and just break it up, but I'd like to take some salt so it's nice and seasoned. You don't want under-seasoned pork. Now it's smelling good. Okay, so let's just break that up. Now you don't want to break it into too small pieces because you want a little bite size, but I'll show you where I want to get it to. And we're going to cook this about 80% before we start adding the liquid because it's gonna boil in that broth, which will be very nice. So for the carrots, I'd say I'm only gonna throw a handful in there because I don't want too many, just enough for some texture. And but we're gonna do the broccoli first because it's gonna take a little longer to cook. So I'm gonna throw my broccoli in there. Just give that a little mix around. I like lots of broccoli. It's probably one of my favorite vegetables in something like this, especially. Little trick for the broccoli. Sometimes this will help steam it a little bit. I'm just gonna throw the lid on that. It's a big lid, big enough to fit over my wok. And then I'll just steam it for, I don't know, 1 minute. And then we'll add the carrots and start working on the rest of it. All right, let's give that a little check. Steam's going along nicely. Okay, so we'll add a handful of carrots in there that have been mandolined. Put the lid back on. And the next thing I'm gonna get ready and prepared is my noodles. Okay, so we're taking the lid off that. We're done with the lid now. I'm gonna crack my beef broth. And we're just gonna fill this sucker up. I'm using the whole 900 mils of beef broth. And I might even have to use some water because it's looking like we got a lot in there. Holy, because that's not enough broth. I'm a brothy guy, I like lots of broth. Okay. So let's give that a little stir around. Starting to look like a nice soup. Okay, so we're gonna start adding our flavor in here. These little packages. Oh, look at that. Wow. Lots of unhealthy MSG and stuff. That will fill me right up. This one's kind of cool because it's got actual shrimps in it. Dehydrated shrimps. I love that. Love it. Okay, we're gonna dump that in there. Oh, chili sauce. Definitely, I'm all about the heat. Let's get that in there. Okay. Some more flavor. Some more flavor. Okay. Now, one last little thing I want to put in the broth here. Couple drops of fish sauce. I like it because it's just nice when you're cooking with these kind of ingredients. It's gonna give it a little more depth and flavor. Now we're gonna bring this to a boil until our broccoli is cooked, and then it's ready for the bean sprouts and noodles. We got 2 packs of noodles there. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna eat like a king. Wow, that's so nice. It smells so good. I'm so hungry. Just gonna take my noodles. I know they're a little different, but that's okay. Okay, let's press that in a little more because it's not, oh, there we go. I'm gonna flip it over. Yeah, look at that. It's working out nicely. Broccoli's nice and al dente. Bean sprouts will be a nice finisher. Okay guys, that's what I'm looking for. The noodles are all soft and they just mixed all in there very nicely. So we're gonna take a big handful of bean sprouts because that is so good in this dish. One of my favorite things to just give it that extra bit of texture, and they don't need too long. And that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm gonna garnish it with some cilantro and green onion, but yeah, it's looking nice. Lots of food for Jordan. All right, guys, moment of truth. Oh, I'm so hungry. It smells so good. Okay, so we have cilantro and green onion here, some lime. I'm gonna take the lime here, give it a squeeze. We're gonna take our green onion and cilantro. All right, this is ready to eat. Oh, that gives it such a fresh smell. Let's give this a little mix around. Oh, look at that. How am I gonna eat all? I'm gonna eat all this, don't worry. This is going down the tank. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, quick time right here. I don't care if I spill. Look at that. Okay, it's going right in. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Nice. Just perfectly cooked. Nice crunch, lots of flavor. Oh, just the right amount of ginger. Okay, let me get some pork. I want a nice piece. Some carrot. Look at that. You really can't go wrong here. The broth is amazing. I'll be here all day. I'm really glad I'm starving right now. Yeah, if you're gonna do this dish, definitely do a big batch. It's worth it. You know, feed yourself once and you'll be set. You can game all day. Oh my God. I just burnt my mouth. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, that's a nice piece right there. I think this is really hot. I think it's so hot because I served it in the wok, so it's like gonna stay hot all day. Oh wow. Definitely will clear out your sinuses. Oh, life is good. Okay, with this kind of food, life is good. Oh, all right, I'm back with a drink because, yeah, that was really hot. Cold, cold peach juice. Can't beat that. It's my favorite. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, yeah, that little beef broth and fish sauce make a big difference. Even though there's a lot of flavor they give you in those packages, it just takes it up a notch. Oh yeah. Okay. Nice big bite. I'm gonna be patient. Very patient here. I'm just gonna let you cool. I'm not gonna rush you. I'm just gonna take my time. Because there's no point in having a burnt mouth. Fuck. You know? Just eat it in good time. Oh wow. I don't know. Let's do this. Wow, that's a good bite. Oh yeah. I wish I could feed this to you, Bronx, but there's garlic and all kinds of stuff that would make you just, oh, next time. All right, I'll make something plain and easy for you. He's smelling this and he's going crazy right now. Wow. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. My eyes were a little bigger than my stomach on this one, but you know, I'll eat as much as I can, that's for sure. I'm gonna make it my mission to eat this though, because I don't know, I'm not a wasteful guy. This has been excellent. Like, I mean, for stuff lying around your house, it doesn't get any better than this. Yeah. Oh my God, that's good. It's a little spicy. You know, you could garnish it with hoisin. I even have garlic hoisin and sriracha, but I already felt like I put a lot in this broth and I wasn't really feeling to do that, but you can totally do that and it would definitely bring it up even more. Yeah, excellent. Really, really good. I'm really happy I did this recipe. I was thinking about it since yesterday. And why let some pork go to waste when I can use it up? Okay. And get a really good bite here. It's like I've been eyeballing this corner here because it's just filled with pork. There we are. Ah, it's a nice bite. This is a two-way bite here. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and like and subscribe. See you next time. Okay. Wow. That's really good. Oh my God. So Bronx actually convinced me. He was talking to me earlier and he said there was nothing in the pork other than salt. So he'd like a little piece. So I'm just gonna give him a little piece of pork. What do you think? Was it good? Does it win your approval, Bronx? I don't know what that means.